The best is going to where they could get them more money. You know, I was in the locker room with a coach.
That was crazy though.
Whatever, it's nothing crazier than I don't know you and you make me want to blow you. That's
eating and
you're right.
You're
right. It's crazy. You're right. You're right. There's nothing crazier than I barely know you and you make me want to blow you. You got it today, bro. Go on your notes. Just go scroll down. Do what you got. I already know what today's gonna be about after I said it. You're right. That was crazy. Did it win for the day? I already know what this is about. I know I gotta be on the lookout for the next week or two till you find something that equals I barely know you and you make me want to blow you. Pause. I know you're going back in that phone in a minute. I know it's something in there.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the NC.
Mase face. Look. I know you never say this.
Goes in archive.
Right.
You know, I see him looking to his phone.
Nigga ain't even paying attention to the show. You're like, okay, this is why we saved this. Go ahead, Smoke. I'm gonna be respectful.
I see his notes in his phone. I know something about that happening. It's all good.
But now everybody has skill. Do you guys feel like these younger players nowadays, everybody has skill, or do you disagree with that statement?
Can they dribble pause with 3 balls? Yeah. Well, we dribbling with 3 balls.
Wow. Wow. Season 5. First one in season 5, baby. I wouldn't have said nothing if you ain't set it off early. I would have let it go.
I said pause though.
You did not.
I did not. Nigga, play the tape back. Play the tape back.
You don't bet, my bad.
Yeah.
But
you know,
my son came to me one day and said, "Yo, Dad, did you know Ice Cube used to rap?" I said, "Yeah, Cam, I know." I said, "Will Smith too?" He said, "Will Smith was a rapper?" I said, "Yeah, they was rappers." He said, "The movie people." I said, "Yeah, his certain things are gonna be erased as you get older. So I dig you want to leave your legacy, and I want the people too. Throw me an avenue or something." Listen, I don't know what Frederick Douglass did. He got an avenue in Harlem. I don't know what the fuck the nigga did. To be honest with you, I don't know what Adam Clayton and them niggas did. Yeah. They got an avenue. That's the only reason I know, nigga. I dig it. I want my legacy to hold on as long as it can. But you got about a good, if you're great, you got 40 to 50 years.
Yeah.
My son told me something similar like that when I was looking at these Brooklyn artists. He said, "There's one you didn't sign, and he's good." Pause. I said, "Who is that?" He pulled up Biggie. On blood. He said there's an artist out there. He can do everything you say an artist should be.
When you come in the gym, just say hello and be like, "Yo, what's good?" Because everything's on me, Mike. Nobody paid for none. When you roll with Killer, you roll with Killer. Don't pull out a wallet, don't pull out a dollar, don't pull nothing. That's how I do. I ain't gonna invite you if I ask you if I want you to pay. I ain't one of them. You know what I hate, Mike? I hate when niggas go to restaurants murder. Hey, and the bill come and they be like, "Well, you had the broccoli." You ate. Nah, I'm not. I'm not paying for that. I didn't eat that. I didn't have that. Bring me the bill for what I paid for. That's separate bill. I ain't with that, Mike. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So at least show a little courtesy to the nigga who paying. That's all I'm saying. Not only the bill player, you're in my refrigerator like brother man, yo.
I'm not gonna lie. When I put the Skims tank top on, my ribs stop hurting. So shout out to Skims. I wouldn't wear it, but Somebody sent it to me. I wanted to see. It wasn't like the one piece. It was just the tank top.
I'm not saying nothing because every time I say something, I'm bullying. I'm Cam took it too far. I make somebody's blog. I make somebody's morning show. Cam says Russell Wilson should leave Sierra. And,
Be yourself.
I am, and I'm not going to do it. Myself is I'm not going to talk about Skims this 3 times this in 1 week. That's myself. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk about it. Stat wants Skims and it helps your ribs out. Fine.
Would I want to know how many guys my woman been with? Nah, I don't think so. I think at this point you just gotta have sex with her better than he did.
I don't think it's so much on how many. I think it's who.
Oh yeah. It's some you don't want to go behind. Pause. Let me say that to the audience. There's some guys, if he had her, you don't want her. I can go down the list if you need me to, but Cam is one of them, you know? If Cam had her, you don't want her. I would be one of them. You just don't want her after, because you know their brains, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's foul.
Female I was dealing with when I didn't have a music career, when I was trying to get a career when we was young, and she said, "You're not as good as you think you are. You need to go back to school." And I was like, damn, that was kind of... And I remember Jewels and Jim with diplomats that I was working with. I used to work with them. She's like, "They're dirty. They don't wash up." Like, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to put something together. She says, "It's not going to work. You need to go back to school," because I got kicked out of school. And then when I stopped dealing with that person, everything kind of took off, everything. And I remember I pulled up, I was in a Lamborghini. She's like, "Damn, can I get a ride?" I was like, "Absolutely not." I absolutely cannot get a ride.
Listen, man, New Yorkers, let me tell New Yorkers this. I'll tell you like this, real quick. For those New Yorkers that don't travel a lot, we always think we're the toughest, coolest. Nobody in the country is more tougher than us, no more than us, et cetera, et cetera. New York's the best, da, 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 da. That's our mentality when we go places, and especially if we've never traveled before. And I'll make this a quick story. One time, Zeke, Duke the God, Salt, and Stan Spit, somebody else, Tito Poppins. I had to do an interview at the radio station in Miami. Everybody couldn't get in. They went off to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Zeke walks in Kentucky Fried Chicken and tell niggas, "Move, New York's in the building, we ordering," and tell some 3 niggas get out the way and ordered it. And he ordered their food. And when they went outside, they trapped the car off and pulled out 2 AKs on them and carjacked Duke and Zeke and Salt and everybody else. But they really just wanted, Tito tried to give him his jewelry, everything, because, you know, they had the upper hand. And they said, "No, we only want his chain," talking about Zeke. Zeke had took the chain off and threw it already underneath the car. So they like, "Where's your chain? We seen you with," and he wouldn't give it up. So everybody's pissed at Zeke. Duke is pissed. So this is like, "Zeke, you gonna get us killed because you won't give the chain up." Make a long story short, they said, "All right, New York, since y'all acting crazy, everybody just got out the car. We'll take the whole car." And took the car. Because New York niggas who never traveled be thinking, "Oh, we in sunny Florida. There's nothing gonna happen to us here. It's sweet over here." We gotta stop thinking that. You throw a garbage can somebody in Indiana, niggas said, "Oh, they think we some country ass bet." Caught you, my nigga. Same way Charlie Murphy caught the nigga in Dave Chappelle show. In the real world, caught him walking past. You can't do that. My mother ain't like nobody, bro. It was nobody that I could bring around where she didn't like nobody. I'm like, "Nah, she all right." She's like, "Yeah, all right." I remember thinking about having another kid with somebody. She's like, "Nah, I ain't accepting it. I got one, you got one." I said, my mom used to do a bunch of shit to where she would just like, you know, make females feel so uncomfortable. It was crazy. I remember having sex with a female And this female was kind of loud, you know what I'm saying? And and my mom happened to be in my house this day, and this girl was kind of loud. And I don't have a problem with loud. It was my house. It wasn't like I was at her house. She came over to my joint. So shorty was loud. And I was in the middle of something. My mom banged on the door and told her, yo, stop faking. I ain't like that. And I was like, yo. She said, you can stop all that faking. Yo, I was so mad. I said, yo, Mom, you gotta chill, yo. I know you, Kim. I had you. It ain't like that. I said,